This All-Star Weekend could be one of the best in recent years, and here's why. There's a ton of storylines in this All-Star Weekend, a ton of interesting narratives that we can latch onto and kind of follow and make this weekend more interesting than it has been. Everyone knows that All-Star Weekend has been pretty boring over the past decade. I don't think it's crazy to say that. I haven't really had fun watching a dunk contest since, I don't know, maybe late 2010s. Three-point contest is always kind of all right. It's been fun. That is definitely my favorite challenge. The All-Star game has been extremely boring. The Rising Stars game, But this year, I think everything will be different because there's a lot of storylines here. Obviously, we know All-Star Weekend is struggling, and they're really, really trying to make this thing seem great and fun. So I have high hopes. I want to talk about each challenge and kind of the narratives that I will be following this weekend, so maybe you can latch onto them and have some more fun this weekend. Starting off with probably the most boring challenge of the night and of the weekend is the dunk contest. Now, here is the thing with the dunk contest. I think that this will actually be a pretty good dunk contest, but not really for the reason that they want, right? I think they have 4 people who are in this event that just aren't that crazy of dunkers. Now, it's Jackson Hayes, Jace Richardson, Keyshawn Johnson, and Carter Bryant, right? A few of these players are pretty great athletes. Obviously, all of them are good athletes, right? But like Jace Richardson, I've been following him for a while. I think the craziest dunk I've ever seen him throw down is like a 360 rim grazer, right? And that was at a dunk contest at MSU. Maybe he's gotten more athletic, but I mean, this will be a disappointing event, to say the least, in my opinion. Now, there's 2 outcomes. This is horrifically bad, and it goes crazy bad, and there's just stupid dunks, and maybe we see the last ever dunk contest, or it gets crazy, and they have to, like, raise the prize money to some crazy amount, so, like, Ja Morant comes out there and does it, or, like, anyone super athletic, or 4 of these guys blow us away with crazy dunks and we have a extremely fun competition. Both of those outcomes sound pretty interesting to me, right? Now, also, there will be a Shooting Stars challenge. This hasn't really happened since I think it's 2015. If you don't know what it is, there's a few teams. I think 4 teams of 3 players. There's 2 NBA players and then 1 former NBA player. And I think you get 70 seconds to make shots from certain positions on the court, and whoever gets the most points wins. Now, this is pretty interesting to me, at least. It will be fun to see some of these teams compete, and I haven't seen it in a while, so I think it will be a breath of fresh air. The thing I'm looking forward to, honestly, the most tonight is the three-point contest. It's always been my favorite event, and I think there is some pretty great storylines we can follow here. Obviously, Damian Lillard is the one that jumps out at me the most. Damian Lillard, coming off of an Achilles tear, he hasn't played all year, right? He's still recovering, and he's in this three-point shootout, right? He obviously is like a 3-time winner of this contest, so it will be fun to see if he still has it in him, and it will be like a nice little preview for next year when he's playing on a real NBA court. There's some other great names out there that we could talk about. I mean, Tyrese Maxey, that'll be fun to see. Donovan Mitchell, fun to see. Knipple as a rookie. He's been great so far. That'll be fun to see. But screw those stars, right? What I want to see is what Bobby Portis is going to do. Bobby Portis being in this contest with like the likes of like Norman Powell, Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Maxey, Knipple is kind of funny to me. I love Bobby Portis. I think he's a great NBA player. I'm not a Bucks fan, so like I don't know his flaws and all that stuff, but I think it'll be funny. I think obviously funniest outcome is he comes out and wins the whole thing and beats all these other great shooters, right? Equally funny is he just sucks and he just bricks all the shots. I don't know. I'm excited to see what goes on. I'm excited to see who wins this. I have Dame winning this, so come back to this video and see if I'm right. Now on to the main attraction. Obviously the All-Star game has been extremely boring over the past little bit, but I think this All-Star game will be different. And that's because I actually really like the format right now. I like USA versus the world. I think it's a very, very interesting concept. I don't know if it will be great in execution, but on paper, it looks pretty fun. Now, it is a round-robin tournament, which is a little bit hard to explain. So basically, the USA Stars team, I believe, is some newer All-Stars, some people that haven't really earned their stripes yet. That's where the stripes come in. The stripes are kind of veteran players who have been to the All-Star game before. We know who they are, right? They've been in the All-Star game like 5 or 6 times by this point. And then the world team is filled with, I'm not even joking, the best players in the NBA. I mean, obviously Giannis is missing this game. I think Shea is too. There will be some names that will be missing this game that kind of makes it a little bit more boring, but I don't know. I think it will still be fun. I think it'll be pretty crazy to see. I believe Wemby is still in this game. I hope so. Jokic is in this game. They have a very tall lineup, which will be pretty interesting to see. I think they will be trying hard because it is representing USA versus the world. I think it's like Olympic spirit a little bit. They will be trying harder than normal, at least. It will be fun to see kind of the 12-minute game, I think, and then the championship game. I think people will be playing hard. I'm not even, over the past few games, it's been like chucking up half-court shots for the first 3 quarters, and then the last quarter you start to like kind of play 50% basketball, and I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that at all. I think these 12-minute round-robin tournaments will be fun. I think it will show, like, nobody wants to come out during the All-Star break and, like, play hard, right? That's just one thing that no player really wants to do because it's their time to rest. So hopefully my hypothesis, I guess, is right, and they will actually play hard this year because it is USA versus World. Let me know if you guys are excited about any of these challenges / contests. I know it's on like a bit of a weird weekend. It's kind of sucks that the Saturday is on Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people won't really be able to watch it with their girlfriends and stuff like that. I will be forcing my girlfriend to watch the 3-point contest and dunk contest, so I'll be tuned in. Shout out if you watched this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be posting pretty frequently starting now on from here till the end of the season. I'm going to be watching a ton of basketball and talking about a ton of basketball. So if you want to follow along, please subscribe, like I said. Again, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a fun All-Star weekend.